Beware, that trailer makes Frozen Scream a lot more exciting than it really is.
I
Possibly.
I still love it, but
Me
yeah,
too.
yeah. So, what did everybody think about the possession? Sorry, possession,
Possessions.
possessions, the flesh eaters, the living deads.
The night the screaming stopped.
Oh, I hope the screaming never stops.
Oh, those screams. I
Yeah,
just keep hearing them.
you can oh, there they are. Oh. Did you come up with any different theories on this time that you watched it?
Well,
I didn't mean to.
I don't
If that
know.
sounded mean, it wasn't meant to be mean.
It sounded terribly mean. And on my birthday,
I know.
Sam,
What a
how
jerk.
dare you?
How dare you, sir?
How dare you ask me what I thought of Possession? Uh, it's kind of like, I mean, it's obviously about the breakup of their marriage, but see, to me, Possession is about, it's told from the perspective of the child
Yeah.
almost. Um, because it's the child that ends the film. I mean, he drowns himself in the bathtub.
Yeah.
There's been,
He's like, I have had enough of this.
yeah. Well, he senses that his parents have changed. Like his whole world has changed. The father and mother that he thought he had, they're no longer there.
Yeah.
And this is, he understands, like, he's probably never going to be able to make anybody understand what he's feeling
Mm.
about what has happened to his world since their marriage broke up. So it's a very powerful statement. That's not all it's about, though. I mean, that's not the only element of this film. There's a lot going on here. And God, that tentacle monster, it
Oh,
gets me every time.
yeah. He's a scary bastard. Uh, you're not, even if you're ready for him, I don't think you're ready for him.
Yeah, Heinrich was a real piece of work. I loved when they're in the bathroom and he's about to kill him, and he's like, "I just got sick in here," and Heinrich's like, "I am the one who is hacked."
I like that you said to me, and now this time I watched it, I really thought about it. What is all the spy stuff? Like, what are we doing with the spy stuff? And it kind of goes away after a while.
You're not supposed to think about it all that much, I don't believe, because you know they don't explain very much. Who is he? What is he doing? Who are these people that keep coming after him? His associates.
Yeah. This movie really put me off on using electric carving knives because while they can cut through a turkey, they can also cut through you. So it sounds like the beginning of a in America kind of joke, but no, it's not. Yeah. I really like the idea I see in the chat that David has of doing a Heinrich preview where we see what happened to his first family in Cincinnati.
I was curious about that.
Yeah.
I mean, she said it just so nonchalantly. He had a wife and child.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, okay. Where are they? I mean, wherever they are, they're better off without him. He was sort of like a.
I had a wife and child in Cincinnati. Now they are but a memory for me, or whatever he says.
Like it was just something that he stumbled across. Like, oh yeah, I had a wife and child once, and
Yeah.
it just seemed like the right thing to do at the time. But
Oh, Jenny has a very smart idea. The spy stuff is East and West Berlin. It's a divorce metaphor because at the end the wall comes down. Very smart. I like that.
interesting.
The tentacle monster is a metaphor for the evil step parent that breaks up the relationships between parent and child. Also, this was written by and directed by a man who was going through a divorce at the time. So I think the tentacle monster is the first guy that has sex with your wife after your marriage. You see him as this monstrous thing that probably satisfies her better than you.
It's really interesting the way it's the divorce parts of the film are so strong. The emotional parts, I should say.
Yeah.
That are going into their relationship, and what those scenes are so hard to watch because
Like
It's a
the one
little over
where
the
they're
top,
sitting at
but not too much. It
they're
rings
sitting at
totally
that
true.
table looking in opposite directions at the corner of a table instead of face to face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
It's
then eventually it goes over the top and they're cutting themselves with electric carving knives.
Jenny said, "Why does the spy need to hire a PI?" In the words of Captain Kirk, "Why does God need a starship?" It's just sometimes it's in the movie.
He doesn't have time to do that shit,
Yeah.
to follow his own wife.
Ugh. Your wife. I have bad news for you. Your wife is cheating on you. Uh huh. It's with a tentacle monster.
It's
Huh.
probably not human.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, I felt like this in Walmart before when she has her freak out. I felt like that. It's like, get the fuck away from me, people. That's how I feel. Uh, this was remade, believe it or not, in 2024. His Possession Carcassonne. This was Indonesian remake of it. It was called an official Indonesian remake, which is an interesting way to refer to it because other than the famous, freak out scene, it is that's in this, and there's a instead of the tentacle monster, there's a pokong, which is an Indonesian ghost wrapped in funeral cloth. Um, it's all right, but any movie that remakes this has to be more than all right. Also, that's yes, nice. Uh,
Tentacles is her lawyer.
uh, the First Omen, which came out in 2024, also has a scene where a nun has the exact same freak out in this. That movie also borrows liberally from Rosemary's Baby and Suspiria. Um, Not bad, but come on.
Yeah, Mike brings up at the end that screaming woman
Yeah.
that's outside of the burning apartment. And she's like, I went to his apartment, but it wasn't there, that address. It was just a burned out black hole. That was Heinrich's mother. But there was a different woman just standing out in front of the apartment screaming, and then some people were actually running down the street to see what the hell was going on. What a day.
I love that line that Mark says, when I'm away from you, I think of you as a monster or a woman possessed. Then I see you again and that all disappears. I think that says a lot. Uh, it is also a video nasty. How can we forget, right? Section 2 video nasty.
Hmm.
Also, this is the kind of movie where people were like, boy, I really wish I could be an actor. Wouldn't it be fun to be an actor? No part of this movie looked fun to make. This movie looked.
No.
Also, I don't think this is the grossest Carl Rambaldi effect. Uh, I would say the dogs and lizard and woman's skin are perhaps even more upsetting. Also, because they flash on the screen for like a half second, and you're like, "Fuck was that?" But can you imagine the creative meeting on this, where Carl Rambaldi's just sitting there and he's like, "What do you want me to make?" And he's like, "A sex monster that could be a lawyer or it could be an ex-husband, but make him look kind of like the Minoc, or what's the thing that's in the pit that you got? It looks like the Kenner version of the tentacle monster from the Death Star. A creature. It looks nothing like any other character that ever appeared in Star Wars. But Kenner was like, you know what? The kids don't care. Just throw it in that Death Star.
You know what the crossover film is? Help Me, I'm Possessed.
Oh
It's
yes,
the tentacle monster that's in that. That's like,
that's a cousin of this. We should
hmm,
do a Monster Club family tree
possession.
possessors.
Help Me, I'm Possessed.
Yeah, help me up. Possessors are gookers, and gookers are possessors, and then that's how you get a schlog.
We could get to Horror Express that way too.
We
It's the
really,
possessor.
oh, I really want to do a family tree of all the monsters that we love, and like how they're kind of related or how they're close to each other, like a map maybe. Like as you're traveling, I want to get a globe and put little stickers on it of what monsters in each city. My coastal California is perhaps where most monsters are in my head. You just put them there. Uh, I'm excited about this movie again, even again after watching it. And like Mike said, I've watched it so much time, Yeah. So how has somebody never done a got milk ad with this movie? That would have been a great one for us to do with just her freaking out. Then it just pauses and the got milk logo comes up.
Someone just might.
Someone just might. Uh, there are some incredibly upsetting parts in this. I love that you connected it to Help Me I'm Possessed again. Like this feels like, sorry, 6-7 to everybody. This feels like with the one of the few movies we've shown that people are like, yeah, that's a, nobody can argue that this is a good movie. But like what you and I would say is a good movie, like we put Help Me I'm Possessed in the same level as this movie. They're like
Absolutely.
equidistant to us. Perhaps our second movie as well. I love that these two movies went together. This feels like if we ever saw this as a double feature, I would definitely text you at like 4 a.m. Like I found this ad, Frozen Scream playing with The Night the Screaming Stopped, and but it didn't play. And I did look that up. The canon release of Frozen Scream was a video, a double video with The Executioner Part Two, and that's the same release that Vinegar
Ooh.
Syndrome did together when they first started putting stuff out on DVD. There was a double feature of those two.
Oh, that's the movie where there's no Executioner Part 1.
Right, exactly.
The sequel to a movie that doesn't exist. I
Yeah,
love it.
I
On concept alone.
my favorite example of that is Surf 3, the end of the trilogy, or Surf 2, the end of the trilogy, which there's no
Right.
Surf 1 or 3. Even better. And Leonard Part 6, but we're not legally allowed to discuss Leonard Part 6
Ugh.
anymore. Ugh. People are like, is there any movie you legitimately hate? That's one of them.
That could be one of them.
That
Yeah.
could be one of them, yeah. David said, I bet Tentacle was dating Lena Marcos before he ended up in that apartment. They are both in Germany. Yeah,
It could happen.
yeah.
Anything could happen at Helena Marcus's house.
Oh,
She has that big pool there
oh yeah,
with the blue water. I hope Tentacles likes blue water.
yeah. Oh, I just, I have how did Udo Kier not appear in this movie? This really feels like they put out the bat signal for Udo Kier.
You know who was supposed to be in this movie?
Ooh,
That instead of Sam Neill, it was possibly going to be Sam Waterston.
oh wow.
Could you imagine
Oh,
if Jack McCoy from Law and Order was doing all this shit in Possession?
oh my God. Chris Noth is good. No, sorry, Chris Noth from Law and Order is going to be at Chiller in 2 weeks, and I was like,
See?
they're going to start getting built once the Law and Order folks start doing conventions. That's going to be the one time you go to a con. You're like, well, all right, there's a
Chris
photo op.
Noth's a pig.
I know there's a photo op with everybody from Law and Order. Ice T is doing photo ops in character.
Oh yeah. When isn't he in character? I mean,
His whole job on that show
Futurola is basically Ice-T.
is there's one comedian, John, what's his name? But he always talks about Ice-T's job on that show is to explain stuff that people haven't figured out. Where he's like, "You mean he's addicted to drugs?
Yeah.
Like somebody addicted to alcohol? Like, yeah, Ice-T. Like we've been doing this for a long time." That's like his whole thing.
He does that a lot. They
Uh,
all do it. There's always like crazy exposition on there.
like scratching lottery tickets. That's how he's addicted. Yes, yes, we get it. But he does have a character arc now, like you said. He got shot, and he's like not sure anymore.
Hmm. Yeah, he had that moment. I forgot. It was where he like went. He was in the moment on the scene, and he was like, "Whoa, I gotta take a step back." And Liv came to his defense. Right, she's very protective of
I
Toby.
love when you refer to them as just single names. That's my favorite part. It's like you, because you do spend. I mean, if you watch the show, you spend a lot of time
Sure.
with them. Yeah. Oh man, their action figures of Law and Order coming out now, and I think that this is an idea whose time has come. Will they be integrated with my GI Joes? Yes, they will be.
I hope if for Liv's character, there has to be a head that you remove and put a new one on that looks like Michael Jackson.
Oh
There
yeah.
was that whole season where she looked like Michael Jackson. You remember?
Yes.
It was disturbing.
Yeah.
I thought she was going to turn to Elliot and go, "It's natural."
There's so many episodes. it's hard. They have to make multiple versions of them because they've all been on the show so long. I forgot to tell you this too, and I think from the commercial break last show, uh, last segment, when I was in the Las Vegas airport, I heard literally four Cher songs in a row. Like this is the music that they're playing out there, and that's all it was just straight up Cher. And I was like, this is insane. Like if they play one more Cher song, and like then they moved on to like Barry Manilow. It's a different kind of radio you're listening to at the Las Vegas airport.
Paul had an interesting proposition here.
Hmm. I like it.
Bloody pit of horror.
I I like Mariska getting to play roles either her father or mother played, or being in the kind of movies that they were in.
Yeah, she has good lineage.
Yeah, I'm hoping that they're not just going to do like Super Seven does, like their Kenner style figures. I'm hoping they do like the ultimate Law and Order figures that come with a ton of accessories, because that's the kind of stuff I want. You know what I mean? Like I want a lot of pieces that are like, that represent that character.
Is there
So,
going to be a carrying case
oh
too?
my god, could you imagine? There needs to be a sound chip in it too that does the noise, the dun dun every time you like put it down on the stand. Like these are, I want a playset. I want like a playset that flips, just like the show does in the trailer. Where there's two sides of the law. The one side is the squad room, and then you turn it, and the other side's a
Oh
courtroom.
yeah.
Like, fuck, I'm just giving these ideas to Super Seven.
Those are the best parts, especially on Criminal Intent.
Oh yeah.
There's like always a great scene with both sides of that window.
I also love the first 2 minutes where everything seems to be going great for somebody. Like they're on a date, things are going good, and then they die. And then we like, there's like a time lapse, or do you know what I mean? Like we see
Something
the moon
terrible
go.
happens.
Yeah, they wake up and they're covered in plastic, or they're in a dumpster and they're like this, and they're like,
There's some gory shit on
oh
those programs. I've seen
yeah,
some really disgusting things on those Law and Order shows.
yeah,
It's on television.
they're jolly. That's why.
That's the stuff, you wouldn't let kids in who are under 17 to see an R-rated movie, but there's worse
Oh,
stuff in those TV series. They can
oh,
just turn it on.
it's yeah, and they're on all day. It's like that's the other thing. I told you I watched all those movies on the plane, and they're modified for plane watching. So like every time someone swore in every movie I watched, they would like replace it like you were watching it on broadcast TV. But the lips, no one cared about the lips. Do you know what I mean? So obviously you knew what they were saying.
Oh,
Yeah.
boo.
Boo to this. When are we getting action figures? I need a Bill action figure with your couch there and like a little thing to make light, and there's like a couple bottles and the little ice thing you have.
Salmon Pill playset.
Sam and Bill play sets. It's just on two sides, and it looks like when you put us in the thing, it looks like we're on the monitor. It's pretty cool.
Have your brother do a 3D
Oh,
print.
3D print us, and then people with like you can order the Bill and Sam set so that they'll actually come to life while you're watching the show, like little noises in the figures, so like Captain Power. We'll do that, or no, yeah, Captain Power, not Captain Planet. God damn that show. But yeah, I just was while we were eating dinner lunch today. I watched the top 10 Hanna Barbera series that failed, and I'm like, God, I watched every one of these horrible shows. Like Laverne and Shirley joined the army. Uh,
Oh my god, I remember that
and they
one.
had like a pig with them, and they fought aliens, and they fought Sasquatch in one episode. Who wanted this? That'd be like if they made.
Gilligan's Planet.
Oh my God,
Remember
Gilligan's Planet.
that?
I sure do. They made like a Gilligan's Island bath playset that only came with three characters. What three would you think? You would think Gilligan and Skipper. But like, what would be the third character you'd include if you could only make three Gilligan figures?
Wait, I saw this.
Yeah,
There was a play set. Is
yeah,
that what you're talking about? That
yeah,
old Fisher Price play set?
yeah,
It was Marianne.
yeah. Isn't that weird? Like, if anybody, like, I guess she's the most like functional of anyone else. Like, instead of the professor or somebody.
Remember that T-shirt that Don Wells used to sell?
Oh yes.
It said Ginger and Marianne, and there was a check mark next to Marianne.
I was talking to he's not in chat, so I'm gonna bust his balls. Chris Erickson and I were talking the other night. He's like, do you remember when you were a kid and you're like, man, Mrs. Howe's really old. He's like, that's how I know I'm getting old. I turn on your day and I'm like, you know what? She's not bad. She's like a good third option now. Like, and I was like, yeah, we're getting old. That's what happens.
Lovey.
Love a Fonzie did have a UFO on the Fonzie show, and also I think he had some kind of alien sidekick. Hanna Barbera was just like, yeah, you know what? We know it's like the Duke's got a cartoon, and they raced all over the world, and I'm like, isn't the whole theme of the Dukes of Hazzard that they're not allowed to leave Hazzard County, that they're under probation? How did they get to Hong Kong to get in a race? But you know what? It doesn't. Why am I overthinking it?
Lovey was seriously underrated. She was an essential member of the
Oh,
Honeybees.
yeah.
Remember the Honeybees?
Mm-mm.
That was that little singing group that they formed when those Beatles-esque
Oh,
man
yeah,
washed
yeah.
up on the island. It was one of those people that kept coming to the island and leaving
Oh.
without rescuing the castaways.
Why has Bloomhouse not made a Gilligan's Island yet? That's like a cannibal movie. They lure you in with like it was a 3 hour tour.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh
Well, Sherwood Schwartz would sue the hell out of his estate.
well, we know the horrible things he did. He
Yeah.
basically took the show from his brother, who made "Death Is Not the End." Oh, but I think I want to make the Hanna Barbera version of Possession, the cartoon, where the end of the movie didn't happen, and it's a kid who's just trying to go to school and have adventures, and meanwhile, like both his parents are weird tentacle creatures, and he has to keep them hidden from the teachers. Like he has like a parent teacher night, and they come and start acting weird, and he has to like keep everything normal.
Didn't your mother have blue eyes the last time she was in here? Now she has these bright green eyes.
Yeah, and Heinrich is like the wacky neighbor next door. Like he has kind of like what's his name? From Hollywood Squares. What's that? Center Square.
Paul Lynde.
Paul Lynde. He's like the Paul Lynde character of the show. He does. He's like, I have another family in Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they have like a wacky like baby version of the alien that's his brother now, and he has to like take care of him and take him to school and keep him in his right form. And people are like, where did Hanna Barbera get this idea? Don't let your kids watch the movie that inspired it.
I think it reminded me of when Heinrich shows up at the house. I know we have to stop talking about Possession soon and start talking about Frozen Scream. But
Yeah,
when he shows up at the apartment and he sees it for the first time, and he's
yeah.
like, "What is this joke? This is a joke."
Man,
And also, Sam Neill sees her for the first time as Anna, and he's like, "What's with your wig?" He like starts trying to pull her hair off. He's like, what is why are you wearing a wig? And she's like, a wig? It's my hair.
oh,
There were always people reacting to these absurd things in Possession, which was amazing.
oh, I'm so glad we watched it again.
Okay, now we can talk about Frozen Scream if you
Oh,
want to.
Frozen Scream.
Yeah.
There's a dude in this movie named Wolf Muser, which sounds like a wrestling name if I've ever heard one. Um, but Frozen Scream's a wild movie. Uh, Supposedly, I don't know how you know how much you know, but suppose Renee Harmon probably did a lot more than was revealed. Even though Frank Roach directed, she told Stephen Thrower that I thought if I wrote and directed, produced, and starred, it'd be too much, so I gave the credit away. Frank Roach was a cameraman, but I decided it'd be better to have another director on the film. I didn't want to be credited as director for business reasons. I did direct this film. It was filmed as I wrote it. No one could interfere with me, she said.
Wow. This is her vision then.
Yeah.
These movies really do belong together. This was sort of a random thing that I did when I picked these. And thank you for letting me pick both movies, by
Oh,
the way, for my
I'm so
birthday.
glad that you did.
But these two movies are connected in the depiction of the female characters, I think, which are zombies
Yeah.
in Frozen Scream. But they were doppelgangers in
Mm-hmm.
Possession. So, there's not much difference there. Not really. I don't know what I'm saying. Just ignore me.
No, it's good. I like also like this is another movie. Probably I'm gonna have to make another letterbox list. Movies where someone gets injected in the eye with a zombie formula. Is this town very close to Potter's Bluff? Is this dead in the same world as Dead and Buried? Uh,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah. Also, this movie footage from this movie was also used in a bunch of other movies, including Hell Riders, which was made by the same listed director. Also, you know, this movie is not well reviewed, and so a lot of people say the narration and the over the top dialogue is, why they didn't like it. But how can you hate a movie where computer chips get injected into people's neck and then they get frozen and then they become zombies? I mean, that's a step. It's a long way to go
it's cutting edge technology.
from 1975.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they predicted the conspiracy theories about the vaccines
Oh.
years
Oh, is this
before it
is a
happened.
vaccine movie way before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I guess there have always been conspiracies
Well,
about
yeah.
vaccines. What am I saying?
But yeah, this is also footage from this was used in a movie called Run Coyote Run, which was also produced, written by, and starred Harmon. A crime thriller about a psychic trying to find her dead sister's killers. I'm hunting that down pretty much right now. And this is another video nasty. It was not one of the 39 prosecuted, but one of the section two. These are both section two video nasties. So yeah, fun to have it together. Stephen Thrower said this movie has a powerful sense of alienation and disorientation that rivals anything achieved by more self-conscious means. It's movie drugs. So all this also, Bill and I love it. All the sound dubbed after filming.
Oh, absolutely. You know the kind of shit you're going to get into if you watch the movies we recommend. So
Yeah,
it's going to be like not much is going to happen, and there's
yeah,
going to be people talking, and they're maybe not what you would consider a good actor.
yeah.
This one though, it does have a lot of gore in it. As
Mhm.
you said, it was a video nasty, but it's the mannequin kind of gore. Like
Oh,
there's nothing convincing in this
that's
film.
what I love. If you said to any other normal person, like unconvincing gore, bad acting, bad narration, no live sound, went unreleased for 8 years until it came out on VHS. Um, a, the vision of Lady Street Fighter, Renee Harmon. Anybody else would be like, no, why are you guys watching that? To me, I'm like, God, why can't this be playing on the airplane when I fly places? Why must I watch modern movies? And like, you imagine like you're looking through all the movies on there. It's like Zootopia and all that stuff. Like Frozen Scream is on the plane. Yeah, you can watch it along with Executioner 2, the movie with no Executioner 1. Oh, what a time!
Frozen Scream. You know, this movie was not actually released in
Mhm.
theaters. The only time the first it was filmed in 75, but then it was issued on videotape in 1980 by
Wow.
21st Century Releasing, as Sam pointed out.
Hmm.
So that had to have been the first time anybody saw this because it did not play theatrically. If it did, I would love somebody to prove me wrong because I looked and
Yeah,
looked and looked and couldn't find anything.
I did some hunting too, and I couldn't find anything. This feels like something it could have played, though. Do you know what I mean? Like it
Oh
fits.
yeah.
It's like, you know what world I think this movie lives in my head? Like Flesh Feast and this movie are very close to the
Yeah.
same world to me.
That's a good call, and also Help Me Unpossessed, since we
Oh,
were
oh my
talking
god,
about
yes,
that.
yeah,
That played in theaters. I mean,
yeah.
I think that's way below Frozen Scream, or at least maybe one rung below
This is
Frozen Scream.
a new genre that I'm going to bring up. It's like movies where people are either trying to figure out immortality or death defying things and fuck it up, and then nobody knows what exactly they were planning, and it all kind of falls apart. Like, why do they have a tentacle monster? Why do they have to freeze people and make them the living dead? There's just like, okay, that's it. Stuff's happening. Why did you go through so much work to bring Hitler back just so you could kill him again? Spoiler warning. Uh, that's my favorite ending of a movie ever, though. God damn it, it's so good.
Yeah, that's definitely one you didn't see coming. It's not quite the ending of the baby,
Oh,
but it's getting close.
it's so good.
It's approaching it.
Oh my god, I just love that movie so much. I think about it at least once a week. But yeah, This is
Flesh Feast or the baby?
Flesh Feast and the baby, but Flesh Feast is what Flesh Feast definitely I do. I'm
I
like,
love the foil
oh my
mannequins
god,
that are
right?
hanging upside down in the lab.
And how long it takes that woman to freak out, and we're like, I just didn't think she wasn't freaking out because it wasn't anything, and then when she realizes that. We all realize at the same time that these are actual body parts. We're like, I like when movies say, "Can you pretend with us like we didn't really have a budget?" And you go, "Okay," and we're all complicit in the movie. That's the shit. That's good stuff. Bad Billionaire Science, the genre. That's a good one too.
Yeah.
It's like special though, like the effects have I don't even know it needs like some kind of French name or something. But the effects have to be absolute shit. There has to be no budget. Everything has to look white and washed out. Um, there's a lot of this. It's the same thing as Dead and Buried though, which is a much higher quality version. It's like what I know you guys were trying to solve immortality, but there's a lot of steps to get here. Like, do you have to set every family that comes to town on fire? Do you have to burn photographers on the beach? Like, do you know what I mean? There's a lot to go through. What? Oh, it says we have someone's here. Hello, Bill and Sam, first time chatter, long time watcher. Well, welcome. One of these things are untrue. Love you guys, huh?
Probably first time chatter is the thing that's untrue, but I could be
Yeah.
wrong.
Also, maybe he isn't talking to us. Maybe what if that was the thing that wasn't true and it just magically happened? Oh my god.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. We love everybody that's watching. I love these theories.
Hmm.
Theories are why I watch movies. I like to overly explain and think through movies uh, because I love them. But I'm so glad we're doing this frozen screen.
I've been wanting to do it 'cause I hadn't seen it up
Yeah,
until maybe a couple of months ago. This is
yeah,
another recent watch for me.
yeah,
So I, I always tell myself, oh, we should do that on the show sometime. And this is immediate. I'm like,
yeah.
okay, we're gonna do it really soon on the show.
This is why we don't get to plan the movies that play the drive-in because people would be like,
I
"You
know.
picked 8 movies like this for us to watch." Yeah, and 4 of them were Bat people.
There would be probably we could muster maybe 200 people who would come to see it if
Yeah,
it was in their city,
yeah,
but nobody would. They would be scattered all over the country, and nobody would be able to make it.
yeah. People are like Halloween 4 and 5. I'm like, yeah, that's why that's going to have a lot of people there. Like, I don't know how many people we'd get to. It's help me, I'm possessed.
It could be the
This.
fourth feature.
Oh yeah, I mean those are definitely fourth features. We've seen way worse fourth features, I'd say.
The
Uh,
third and fourth features can be anything really, because
yeah,
the first two features are the ones everyone shows up for, and a lot of people leave
yeah.
after the first couple movies. They can't handle it.
I'm
We
hoping for
we
another
can handle it.
toolbox murders type viewing this year.
Oh,
When a movie sneaks in and you aren't ready for it to be that good and everybody just vibes at the same time. That was like one of the best times I've ever had watching any movie. Like everybody just loved it. Oh, it's Paul McVeigh.
I knew it was someone we see. You've even been on the show
Yeah.
twice, I think, at
Oh,
least once.
yeah. Everybody's bringing out their alternate characters tonight for the show, Bill.
I know.
They're trying
I
to
love it.
we're trying to set a record for how many people are in chat. It's 14 people in chat, but 42 characters. It's crazy. Each person being 3 people.
I want to know who was Burger Boy who told us
Oh,
that we were boring nonsense.
I think about that a lot too.
I do too.
Oh, fucking Burger
I
Boy.
loved it.
You got us. Evil Speak, Roger said, it's going to be that movie. I hope so.
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. And Fade to Black.
Oh, I love Evil Speak because again, I'm going to say it a bunch of times during the movie. I do not like the square up reel at the end. He did not go to a mental institution. He killed everybody that fucked with him and he got away with it. Like that's how that movie should end. Like why do we have to why do we have to like not have our cake and eat it too? This isn't like the comics code or something where it's like evil can't get away with it. Like he got really messed with by these kids. Every one of them deserves it. They all deserve it.
Yeah. So did everyone in Carrie. They
Yeah.
deserved it.
Yeah. What if he found Carrie and then we had a third movie? Can't Be Worth in the Rage, Carrie 2. A movie that people are really trying to reclaim and say, oh, it's good. You're no, sorry. We're not gonna go that far. I know that Mike Justice said, we have nostalgia for the 90s now, even though we hated the 90s, we're in them. And at some point will we have nostalgia for the 2020s? I hope not. Um, yeah, never going to get nostalgia for Idle Hands or Carrie 2, The Rage.
Oh, look, it's AC Nicholas
Oh
himself
my god.
right there in the chat.
Yep. He is constantly meditating right now, thinking of how he's going to destroy us this time. Same
It's
bottle of
always very
Malort.
sneaky. You
Yeah, he
don't see
has.
it coming.
You think it's a bottle of Malort and it's piss, and you're like, this tastes way better than the last one you brought.
He's got one of those pens like in Mission Impossible where, like, when you're not looking, he goes psh into your drink, and
yeah. He has
that's
that,
the
and
last thing you remember.
he has that in the Men in Black pen, because after we're like, we can't do this ever again. You can't. He just flashes us with it, and we're like right back. We're like, boy, I wish we had seen the first movie, and we're like 3 movies in. Bad scene.
Well, I don't have any ads to show for this because obviously it didn't have a theatrical run.
Mm-hmm.
So don't get all excited or anything. Why don't we just go right to the commercial break and get the drink segment in a little bit early, and then we can come back and talk some more.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
These complicated times drive me batty. So I call 976-WAKE, the 24-hour wake-up service for only $2. After all, my life is at stake. With 976-WAKE, life is never a pain in the neck. Remember, 976-WAKE. It could save your life tomorrow. Got to go? Call now.
For nationwide wake-up service, call 1-900-976-WAKE.
Another 50, you would have automatically won $1,000, but it was not to be. The devil was there. We'll give you a chance to play your 4th game in just a few moments.
Thank you.
Crazy Eddie baseball caps, and all great Crazy Eddie superstores will be celebrating during Crazy Eddie's greatest grand opening super sale ever. So get ready, Manhattan, because Crazy Eddie's coming to 150 Broadway at the corner of Liberty Street for free Crazy Eddie t-shirts and baseball caps. Come on down, we'll be looking for you.
Because this dog talks. Incredible but true, a genuine talking dog. He actually speaks English, and now you can hear him by calling this number. Imagine listening to a talking dog. This is no joke. This is the real thing. Call now, 1-900-3...
Frozen.
Hey, Frozen Scream. Got a drink? Pretty cool. What's in it, you might ask? 2 ounces of vodka. 2 ounces of Bailey that I stole from Bill on New Year's Eve. 2 ounces amaretto, and which is capture the romance of the Italian countryside. There should be an ad of me going with it. And sensing a theme. 2 ounces, half and half. You put it all in. Now, you can use a blender. If you're feeling up to using a blender, good. I don't feel like getting one out. So what did I do? Well, I got and crushed up a bunch of ice. But shaking with crushed ice is hard. So this is what we call an agitator cube. It's one full-size cube in there. That moves everything around. Did you know you're getting a science lesson today? No. You're like, I just want to get drunk. Sorry, science. Science! Anyway, alcohol in there. Followed up with the alcohol of my people. Oh, shall, baby. Shall. And then the milk of my people. Restaurant pour. You like that? I know everybody likes that. Whatever. All right. In to the chamber. Hear that shaking? Yeah. Becca's like, it's been a week since he's been here.
It's been a week
already...
since the house was clean.
Yeah, since the house was clean. I'm like, the house is so clean. She's, you're not here.
Yeah.
Oh. Here we go. Pazuzu. Oh, this is lovely. This is really nice. Anyway, this is like a little milkshake kind of thing happening here. Did you watch The Frozen Dead? Bringing the dead back to life. This is the kind of drink that'll bring you back to life. Anyway, Pazuzu. It's in 3D. Goodbye.
Pazuzu.
That electromanual video needed a warning before, in case you're going to have like a stroke during it.
Yeah. I'm feeling a little woozy from that.
I think it's like some kind of MK Ultra kind of thing. I don't think they're real. These like flashing, strobing, Atari Teenage Riot sounding stuff. What are they thinking?
She had a Camille thing going on with her voice again tonight. Did you notice that?
Sometimes it happens, yeah.
I love when they used like the hyper process shit. That really turns me on.
I'll tell them. Say some of this stuff just sounds like squeals, and we do like screams though, so that's good.
Their response is the Italian version of "duh."
Yeah. I don't know. Anyways,
you imbecile.
I had the family in Cincinnati.
It isn't true. This is a joke.
Why do we always fall in love with the annoying characters in movies? I like them.
Oh, they're always the best ones.
Yeah, I want them to be... I like them so much.
You know why those characters are there? Because if they're not connecting with you via Sam Neill and Isabel and Johnny, they'll get you that way.
Exactly.
This miscellaneous character, the gay couple, who was like the detectives. Did you catch that?
Yeah. Oh.
I missed that the first time I watched this movie, and then eventually later I was like, oh, wait a minute. He's like, I live with him. So his reaction, by the way, to finding his corpse was totally not what I was expecting.
No.
It was just sort of like, he was totally mystified by it. Anyway, enough about possession, Bill.
It's okay.
We're talking about Frozen Scream, and this has a great party scene in it where there's a band playing that's like Jack Around the Shack.
Yeah, to Bill Haley in the comments, Rock Around the Clock. Sounds like a song I would make up and sing to Becca, and she would say that song's disgusting.
Yeah, I mean, what could the rest of the lyrics be in Jack Around the Shack?
Who can say?
Tune in.
But speaking of Jack Shacks, there's a new one that opened in New Eagle, which is very close to my house. And someone wrote on our local page that an older woman wrote, I went to get my knee worked on, and they were very surprised I was there. Nobody spoke English. I was like, this has to be a joke. It was not.
It isn't true.
It isn't true. I remember my other masturbatory shack.
This is a joke.
Eldon, you may be thinking of Silent Scream, the Barbara Steele one, which is different than Frozen Scream. But
Barbara Steele in Silent Scream is amazing. I kind of want her life, except without the lobotomy.
Yeah.
Like, people don't even know she lives there, and she's got this fabulous room at the top of the house.
Yeah.
Where she has her record player, and she has, she can do her makeup. She's got that closet. She's got a couple different outfits to pick from in there. And there's that secret staircase that leads down into the cellar. Like, I don't know why it was so cobwebby, because I'd have been going up and down that thing day and night.
She might be somebody that's buying your records on Discogs for her player up there.
Hey, yeah.
Yeah.